Hi everyone, I'm Jamie and this is Marnie, and we're going to take you on a great ride today. We've got 3 great challenging routes for you that you can ride your bike on.
Challenging for you.
And for her. And we're going to find a cool restaurant to fuel up before the ride.
And tips on equipment and how to ride your bike safely.
All that and a whole lot more coming up on this edition of A Great Ride. Okay, so I warm up by just going like 12, 15 miles an hour, nice easy gear. I'm not really pushing it, and then I'll slowly ramp up. Whereas some people just get on the bike and go. And I just can't do that. I could when I was younger, but those days are gone, and it takes me longer to get going. As I'm sure every man over the age of 45 will agree.
It's just not the same.
It's not the same. It's not the same. I wear the sunglasses to hide the tears. All right, we got to be close to the water. Howdy. Hello, water. There we go.
Oh, that's nice.
That's why we got on this route.
Look at all the sailboats.
Gorgeous beach, gorgeous lighthouse. Oh yeah, that's why we come to Grand Haven. Us and 500,000 other people.
I'm not the best person to ride behind.
Always find someone to ride with who's bigger than you and pokes a bigger hole into the wind and lets you draft out there. So we haven't had any cars on this road yet. That's amazing.
Yeah, well, none behind us. We've had some the other direction.
That's why it's one of our favorite routes on this episode. You shift more than I do.
I do. You know, I like shifting. I
like shifting. It's a gorgeous road, but there are 2 times of day to avoid it altogether, morning and evening rush hour. The locals call it the Autobahn. Now, we'll be fine because we're starting our ride at 9 a.m., even though Marnie thinks the day is half over by then.
You know, I find sometimes people just don't know what to do with cyclists.
They get very timid around them. I find, even as a driver, I get timid.
I do too.
Because I'd hate to be the guy that hits a cyclist. All right, we're here to find a good seat for our bike, which is going to be a problem because bikes don't come with seats, they come with saddles. Which is interesting because on the bike, we call this the seat tube, we call this the seat post, and we call these 2 things the seat stays, but yet in the cycling world, we call this a saddle. Our 50-mile route takes you through Holland, Michigan, the home of the invisible stop signs. You'll see what I mean when you get there. And this little stinker here looks like this in real life, and it comes after a hard right-hand turn off the trailway, so you carry no momentum into it. If you're going to be in Grand Haven and you have any connection with anybody with a boat, you need to take this trip.
Did you see those funky sunglasses? It was like, I'm serious. There's like this, and then there's like 2 different ones going the opposite direction.
Now we're getting out to the end of the pier where the 2 lighthouses are located, and I said before, these are icons in Michigan lore. They appear on all of our travel brochures.
This is one of those places that we were telling you about that we wanted to bring you to the local spot. This is Kirk Park. It's a typical Western Michigan beach. You've got the beach, the sand dunes, everything you could expect. I think it's pretty obvious why we chose this place for lunch.
We have a bibimbap salad. It's a Korean dish. It's got 3-ounce flank steak, some Winchester garden radishes, pickled cucumbers, and gnocchi mushrooms.
How many calories do you
I would say roughly 300 to 400 calories.
Oh, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Oh, not bad.
Broccoli rabe that we grew in the garden, roasted cherry tomatoes, some Amish cheese curds from just north of here, and just a very light cream sauce, so it's not too heavy for a cyclist.
That you grow in the garden, what do you mean?
We have a garden across the street.
Can you show us?
Of course we can. Right now we are getting into our 2nd harvest, so we have squashes, summer squash, leeks, we still have our heirloom carrots.
Heirloom carrots?
Yeah, all different colors, 5 different colors.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're fun. It's a cool way for us to be sustainable.
And when you establish your menu, you think of this first.
We picked seeds out in January and we wrote the menu based off of what I knew we were growing.
What was your favorite part?
Definitely the food. Love to eat, what can I say?
Probably the best part about cycling is that all those calories that you get to consume, because all of those calories that you're burning. What was your second favorite part?
Dropping you up the hills.
So let's move to the What's my favorite part, you were going to ask?
Oh, that's right, Jamie. Please tell me what your favorite part is.
Being with you until you drop me on the hill. But otherwise, no, it was a good ride. It really was a great ride.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time on A Great Ride. Well, we have the best seat in the house. We sure do.
Yeah, we do. It's for the musical fountains. They're going to be right across the channel here.
Okay.
So they spray up a lot of water. They dance. There's music. It's supposed to be really cool.
Like Bellagio.
Yeah, like the Bellagio. But this was actually the first musical fountain, and when the Bellagio came in, they took over as being the largest musical fountain.
Oh, that's
So,
cool.
Yeah.
All right.
There'll be lights and everything.
Okay. Hold on. Are we gonna be able to see the lights in broad daylight?
Well, it does. It starts at sunset. So.
Marnie,
Yeah,
it's
we're a little early.
It's a little early. It's 10 o'clock.
But that's okay. You know, these are hard seats to get. I think it's worth it.
Well, I'm glad we got an early start.
Yeah.
Start the show in 12 hours.